guys, and welcome back to the Tuesday stream. We are in playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. I've got an itch to go to space, and I'm actually going to do a few videos or something about that. I don't know how much or how long or what's going to happen, but I'm just going to do stuff. Oh, we got some ads. Well, we're just going to have to live with that, and I am going to go in because the things I've got a checklist of things that I need. I want to build a station around Kerbin. Quick, let me show you what I want it to look like. This is not the final product. We're just going to throw down some quick shapes so you guys can see what I want to do. Something like that. Give me something small. We'll save this as a template. Something like this. Can we go? Okay, so I think you guys can see that it's going to be like an up and down station. We're going to have ourselves a bit of a ring around the outside, but we're going to have one giant ring in the middle and then two little counter-rotating rings top and bottom, like a viewing deck above, yeah, I think. And I'm not sure how we're going to do the viewing deck. If anybody has any ideas about that, that would be great. Let's get rid of this Kerbal engineer here. Okay, so I think we need to start thinking about how we can connect the middle bit up. Yeah, I think we're going to start here. We're going to start there. Make the ring move. That is exactly my plan. Game alive. So we'll take this away for now. It's good. It's great, but we could do with something in the middle here. If we drop this one off of this, and then you know what? I think we can do a different central part. I want one that will just spin on its own. Can we start with the rotator? I don't think we want that. I think we need something on order of. It needs to be big, right? It needs to be big. How about this one? How big? That's not big enough. Oh no. I want this one. There we go. That's big enough. This is going to be a rotator. All right, great. Do the viewing deck with cargo bays and passenger cabins. All right, 3. We'll give that a go. Liquids are needed. It's been a warm day today. Have you guys also had the warm day? It's been pleasant but draining. As a junior, we want to have a full-size docking port there, so we're going to go around it like this. I mean, it needs to be breakdownable. Is that a phrase? How do we call that? Assemblable. Assemblable. I like that word. I'm going to use it more often, even though it's not the right one. Something like this. The space news this week has been exquisite. It's got to say. Germany is hot. What have you been pushing? What Celsius? I think like we're at mid-teens, which is, you know, after coming out of 4s, 7s, something like that. It's quite the upgrade. Quite the upgrade. Okay, I like this, and then we'll go with something. Well, it's got to be like functional, right? We need to have actual passenger cargo ways on there, not with that one. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Move this around like so. You can see we got a fair number of mods installed. Oh, I forgot there was a whole bunch of inventory stuff. We got tweak scale. We got like KOS. At some point, I'll get round to actually like coding myself a shuttle that will go back and forth to this station. I think that would be pretty good. Poland's surprisingly chill. I mean, you're a bit You're a bit landlocked, so any sort of disturbance in the oceans doesn't really move on to you guys. Could you make a shield at the front? I mean, we could. We had snow like 2 weeks ago. It was crazy. We had like a couple of weeks ago, like just before the snow, it was pushing up to 20, and then today. Then it dropped down to the snow, and then it came back up today to like 15, 16. I think we got the man. I mean, yes, you have sea access, but you're like really in the middle, like yeah. I know I'm kind of being offensive, but you know what I mean. Do we want a ring like this? No, not like that. Maybe a smaller one like this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to attach 2 little bits. I can get these round the right way. I like this. I always like this because it's a bit more like it's a good design and it's not quite as intensive as a full ring. No offensive, just inaccurate. All right, yeah, cool. I'll go with that. I never claim to be the full accurate man. How are we going to do the turning? Apart from things I really do know well. apart from things I really do well. Heavy rotor, extra heavy rotor. Oh yeah, I thought it was this big, and then it was just this big. That's a shame. That's a shame. Bring it down to 1 if we can, and we'll just slap that in the middle. Do you reckon that'll work like the way? Best do. Best do. Okay, so that's like a central ring working. Thursday will be 11. Yeah. I'm not sure how to do the next bit. Like, does this work just like this, and then we'll pop something like that above, something like this below, and then we'll have. Ooh. Do you reckon we can launch this all as one go, or do we need some docking ports there? I think we can launch this. KSP on console is pain. I should imagine it is. I've got a few friends who play on console, and it doesn't look the most comfortable, to the point where they've given up, and I'm like, but dudes, it's such a great game. What are you doing there? No. Fair enough. I can see the controller being quite poor. You've had an idea. What idea have thou had? We also got to figure out the rotations, but that's something we'll do later. To make a Neo alphabet cheat sheet. Okay, cool. I like where you're thinking here. I like where you're thinking. Explain some more, and I will follow along if I can. I mean, linguistics isn't my strong suit, but I'll do what I can. No, that's the wrong rotation. That's the rotation I want. Can we? Yeah, I like it a lot. We need to pull that out like so. Great. Hey Darkfire Sky, how are you doing? We are in the middle of making my first tourism checkpoint. I don't like the way that looks right now. We'll twist it in and make it a little bit more regular. This is going to sit in orbit around Kerbin. We're going to have a space plane that goes from Kerbin to here, where we then send our tourists off to the various destinations where they need to go, like to the moon or to the Minmus or off to Juna. And we're going to have like a smaller station around Moon and Minmus, and then have a bunch of landing craft, and then maybe some mining outposts. These are the things I need to be building. I don't know whether, like, you see this great big space here. I don't like it. I don't know how we could fill it up. Maybe if we use something along the lines of the structural tubing. There is something here. 50. Oh, that's big. Oh, that's big. I think this is about right. It is about right. We're gonna have to attach it somewhere else. That I can never remember. There we go. Shift. Okay, great. It's all about the camera use. All about the camera use right now. So, do you think we could take this one off here, put a bit of structural tubing like that, then put this in? Put this in place on here. Yeah, all right, I'm loving it. And then we move this up into the structural tube. There we go. Look at that. I'll leave a little bit of a gap. The NATO alphabet, phonetic alphabet. I do indeed. Fairing would also have been a good choice. You're right. But I'm going to go with the structural tubes. If nothing else, because they receive a little bit too little love. You know, I don't know anybody that goes, structural tubes, what a great solution to the problem I'm having. But actually, this time, it really is. I think we need to start a movement. Love for structural tubes. They are very, very helpful, and we just don't make enough use of them. This, yeah, it was an energy drink. I'm getting old. I'm getting tired. You know. No, not at all. So I've got news. Some of you who are in the Discord will know this already. I have been accepted to my university course. It turns out I am not as dumb as I thought I was. Do we like this? I kind of like this. Let's just pull these both in a little bit more. Is this local? No, absolute. Great. I like it in absolute. Do that, and we'll do this. I think that looks a lot better. So we got ourselves at least 5 individual launches, or at least we'll pick these in. Hey, Mark. Oh, Schranger. I'm gonna go with no. I probably did very bad there, man. I'm sorry. I welcome. I butcher people's names. Super Gary Gamer, you slipped in there. I didn't notice you. How you doing, mate? How are you doing? We are making ourselves. I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna put tourist. No, actually, do it. It was totally a mistype. I'm going for it. Tourisat. Kerbin Hub 1. Okay, so this is where we're going to be taking our tourists from Kerbin upwards. Not dumb at live, dumb at games. I mean, alright, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Okay, so we now need to work on the smaller outsides here. Like, what are these? And... Oh, no, I pressed the wrong button there. Yeah, just as I was saying. Yeah, alright, maybe I'm a little dumb at games. I'll grab one of those, and I'll grab this one as well. Alright, cool. I like these. I'm assuming we'll be able to get a fairing big enough to fit it. Oh, I don't know. We'll figure out. Okay, next thing. We need to get ourselves a bit more... not cargo, a bit more crew capacity, because, you know, we've never got enough. Turns out it doesn't want to attach like this. Now, I could do a... Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Oh, man, this is... Return. I don't know. Do we want to hacks? Do we want to try? Do we want to? So what I want to do is attach the bottom of this to here, but of course it doesn't have the radial mount capabilities. There are, how you know what? I was just saying structural tube. No one reaches for it. I'm wondering whether we can actually reach for it right here, and it will save our little predicament. No, it doesn't. It's not radial mounted. That's a shame. The structural fuselage, though, that's a bit of a interesting situation to find ourselves in. I kind of wanted to put some windows on it, but I think it will be fine just to look like that. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we could offset it a little bit. Okay, let's try something else. Perhaps we can actually just use these as the structural support, and then we'll make something a little less... Okay, well, how about a little less functional as the ring? I'm looking for the small octagonal strut. There we go. Brilliant. Thanks. I'll take one of those. We should be able to stick one of these on the end as soon as I figure out my rotations. It's the hardest part of this game, is trying to make sure your rotations are the correct orientation. You press the wrong button, you press the other. Twitchi has a really supportive community. It's got more so over time, it has to be said, in the sarcastic way that you also mean it. It started off all lovely and glorious, and then I think everybody just got old and cynical, particularly in Other 3. Oh man, he's got worse as he's got older. Twitchi doesn't post anything anymore on his page. It's true. We're all actually a very close-knit community on my Discord, so I don't see why we need to talk on another platform. Making you guys check somewhere else is a little bit much. I try to keep almost all my communications to either a straight YouTube video, normally through the medium of the streams here. I feel like they're the best way to communicate with people. But of course there is Discord, and yeah, I like to keep the options relatively limited, so we're not just like checking everywhere every day just in case. Can you make the propulsion of this spacecraft be electric engines? I don't know, actually. We don't really have them in the stock game. The next thing I need to do actually is attach a control system and then some sort of docking port. I don't know, like down the bottom here would be the best place for it, right? Okay, so in here, not communications, in the utility? Maybe in the robotics. I've not really played enough around with these to know where everything is. I'm going to attach 4 for now, because I know you can name them individually and give them all different routines. So we'll go with that. It's remove them all from symmetry. Is that a thing we can do? All right, beautiful. Now we got 4 individual programs. For those that don't know, this is a editor for all the robotics that you've got on your craft. Now there is also a scripting language that I've got installed as well. That's only ever going to happen in downtime. I do not code well, and doing it live under pressure, probably not the winner. Add fields to control via action groups. I can't do that because the action group editor isn't available. Okay, yeah, no, I see a problem here. Indeed. So, working on another system where I'm basically doing career mode, but with all the stuff, and I won't have access to the action group straight away. But we'll figure it out. Let's get these on here. There is a way of doing this. Let's press the button again. I remember having trouble with this literally every time. If we click here and then maybe click over R, can we add this down below? Yes, so we want torque limit, I believe, is the winner there. Okay, and then maybe you down here, we could also have down torque limit. Okay, okay. We just want to ramp these up. We just want to ramp these up. Pull this like that and pull this point all the way up. There we go. I like that ramp up. That's a good ramp. Can we also do the other one, please? Thank you. This and give it a little tweak. Give it a little tweak. Right, like that. Okay, beautiful. Hopefully now, if we just let this run. Did we name this one specifically? How can we name one specifically? I don't know, actually, to be honest with you. I don't actually know. So if that's the thing, when is the Ivorian server shutting down? Within a month. Within a month. Need to figure out which one this is. Did it light them up individually? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's a bit rubbish. Gonna assume. Assume's always bad. Assuming's always bad. Alright, turns out we're going to set up a test rig. Let's set up a test rig, go see what goes on. We're going to put one of these. We need the standings, and we move this. I suppose it's the only way we can test. Let's go. Let's do it. Save it. No, cancel. Let's save it. No controls at all. Find that a little surprising, but we'll do it anyway. Put this guy up on top. He looks like a fun little like merry-go-round master. Is that a thing that happens? I hope so. I sure do. And then we're gonna pop you up there. All right, cool. Go, go, go. Let's see if it blows up. Doesn't like it. Where are you? Where are you? Mark 1 crew cabin. Then the men. Let's get Bill down. Let's get Valentina down. Why that wouldn't work, I don't know. There we go. Brilliant. An exact date? I don't know an exact date, I'm afraid. Oh, I don't know an exact date. Okay. We got that we have a little bit of floppy arms, but that's cool, that's cool. Can we just like play one of them? It's not that one. Need to figure out how to differentiate these. If anybody knows. Ooh, there we go. Alright, so yes, that's kind of good. If I then pause it, it should just carry on leaving it go. Alright, oh man. Oh, look at the G-forces. Look at the G-forces. So in space, we will be doing a stream of the final boss, you are right. This one will be spinning one way, this one will be spinning another. Alright, let's bring it back down. Bring it back down. Whoa. Is there a way to lock these? I don't know, actually, to be honest. Let's, do we reset? Is it going to wind down? Is it going to wind down? I want to see how it reacts in space. So the way that we do this, what, F12, we get cheats, we get set orbit. Yeah, there, it's good. Do it, bam. Alright, I like it. I like it. Got to figure out which one of these it was specifically, but, there we go. I mean, kind of. Let's bring that down a little bit there. Somewhere it's everything and somewhere it's nothing, right? Let's have a look at this. Will it break something? Have we kind of run out of electric charge? I get that. That's cool. Let's cram through and go up. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. We need slower ramp up. Oh man, I mean, look at that. This one's turning the wrong way. Look at you down there. Stop. Let's get you and go that direction. Break. Did break when we did that. Bring it back down to nothing. Can we do it with this? Okay. Right. Now are you twisting the right way? Yeah. There we go. This is what we're talking about. Right, can we orientate this to normal? Well, that would be... It's really building up a It's not building up to like a... what's the word I'm looking for here? A terminal velocity or anything. It's just going for it. Okay, so this is kind of where we want to be. I like this. This is great. We need to definitely get some sort of docking mechanism on the go, which will probably go on the end there. Oh, by the way, I love my skybox. I don't know if you guys are aware that you can put different skyboxes on Kerbal Space Program, but look at it. Also, I've been getting a bit of a problem with Scatterer. I'm not sure if anybody has any config files or anything, but look at the way you can barely make out of what's going on. Like, I don't know. I've seen pictures from the International Space Station and stuff like that, and I don't think the atmosphere scatters quite that much, you know? If anybody can help me with that, please let me know. Man, look at this. Look at this. Infinite spin. Infinite spin. We might have to find... yeah, we're definitely going to have to find shit. Look at this. Look at this. Are we gonna get more? Are we gonna get more? So we probably have to increase the weight of this here. We can't vent this, unfortunately. That'd be a shame. It'd be great to have a way of just being like, okay, to make this super light and then make these super heavy. The problem is these are both light and small. So like angular momentum wise, whoa. I like it though. I like it. Is there a way of doing better? Probably. All right, let's go back. Revert to the vehicle assembly. We're going to put solar panel 100 RPM on the spinning ring. I mean, maybe we do need some better power. I mean, this wasn't ever supposed to be its final form, but we do need some power. Okay, not symmetry. This part only. Bam. All right, inverted. Great. That's what we wanted there. So we definitely need to delete all of these that hasn't got the editor on it. Let's have a look. Right, you get rid of you. You are not needed. Goodbye. Okay. What about? Oh no. Probably shouldn't pick it. Okay. You stay. You stay. Probably shouldn't pick him up and put him back down. I can see that wiping out all of the commands. Also about uni. What about my uni? We'll call this spin control. Okay, cool. We will drain all the fuel out of this bit. I'm happy to keep... No, let's drain the fuel there, and then we'll keep fuel on the outside rings of these little ones. Yeah, I like that. Actually, that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. We have wind power in space. What's over here? Our physical chemistry professor told us our sacrificial goat that when he was a student he learned prepared for his exams. Told your sacrificial goat? So, run that one by me again, Armor 3. Run that one by me again. Okay, well, fuel systems. I feel like we can use... Not those one. Maybe these. Would these be good? Why do these stick to the side, but the other ones don't? You know, like the passenger panel doesn't. Don't get it. Does that look good? I don't like the way it cuts off the window. I mean, to be fair, by the time it's spinning, it's not going to be a problem, right? Let's try a different one. What else is good here? Just for fuel. Oh look, we got fuel on the outside of these as well, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, so it needs to be something with oxidizer. What are we? Can we put something with just oxidizer? We kind of can, but yes. Of course, yeah. I mean, like what? I mean, I don't think this is the best idea, but it looks pretty good. Should we go test this one? Should we go? I'm gonna change that spiky boy one. we'll keep this guy, but I don't think he's gonna be the actual winner. Let's see. Let's do a bit of tweaks. Put some tweaks in. something like that. Maybe like, do we have a short nose cone? I think that's got a good black. There's like this wrong size. I mean, maybe this is the right one then. No. You know when you just got the wrong size. Oh no, it goes through. I know. Technically, we could live with that. I know that, like, by the game law, we don't have to move anything. I mean, I kind of like it. What do you guys think? You like it? Dislike it? Wait, what's this? Like, we got... I must not be center. Something's not center here. Like that? I think it looks better. So I'm looking at the windows and where it interacts with the tank. There we go. Okay, that's better. You know what? Rather than messing around with all that again, I'm going to get my select tool out. I'm going to get rid of all of this. We're going to grab a copy of that with the Alt key, in case you were wondering, and code these. Ram ships into space. Everyone failed the zeroth term of theory. The prof didn't really elaborate, but said that he will explain it further. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, right. Let's move all this in. Is this about where? I think that's it. I think that's a balanced one. Okay. So now we need... What needs to go on the outside now? How are we going to dock with this? You know, it doesn't matter. Let's just take it to space. Save, go. We'll load up the other one when we're talking about docking. This is not a serious ship. You know me. I can't stick with serious for too long. Oh, we should try and see if we can ram the ship, but I don't think we'll actually be able to. Thinking about it, this will not be able to launch. But whatever. We're not here to launch stuff. We'll go out, Alt F12, and we go in. Bam. All right, look at that. Great. Loving it. Right, we need... it's here, so I really should have set up my action groups. Spot the robotic core. There it is. I'm going to open the editor just so we can see what's going on when I control this. So I think what actually we just need to do is something like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then we turn it off again, right? And that's it. That's my spinny space station. I don't know. This one seems to have a bit of braking power to it. Is this one spinning? I think this one might be spinning faster. I mean, cool. I wonder why, though. I wonder why. All right, I think success, guys. Success. Faster. You want faster? Okay, let's go faster. Whilst we're here, let's test to destruction, shall we? Oh no, I needed that. Give it back. I want to press that button. Thanks. So we're just gonna crank it. Let's see how much electric we got. We could, theoretically, as long as we don't start, there we go, draining the power. Now it's just going to get faster. It's just going to get faster and faster and faster. I kind of feel like we should have put some rocket engines on this so that we could deorbit it at the same time as doing all this mess. Oh man, that would be horrific. I don't think there's any way for me to change... Oh, it's decided that's a screenshot. To change my... Oh, eccentricity. Let's go 1. Adding a tiny fraction. Okay, thanks. Let's have a look and see what we got. Ooh. Let's look at the way they're starting to, like, bend out from each other here. It's rather interesting that these are bending backwards to compensate, sort of towards the middle. It's not, if you'd asked me, it's not the way I would have predicted it. Electric charge is running down again. Let's let that charge up. Like wow, we have added a lot of angular momentum to this. Oh. Fair bit of angular momentum, guys. Oh, that was good fun. Nice little side tech. Nice bit. Open and... That was good. I like that. I have not seen Star Trek Discovery. I've been very busy since it came out, unfortunately. Okay, so if we grab this and put it I think we invert this one, right? To try and get things on the outside that just stay still. They teleport with spinning. But what about the Heisenberg compensation? Oh no, that's not what. What about the Heisenberg compensation? Let's try this. You reckon we can? So I want these ones to be heavy, and I want everything else to be light, and that way they should hopefully just be like stuck in rotational spot. I don't know, maybe not. We'll find out. Trying to make a rotation like this is quite the thing. Got any mods? I've got a few mods, but not like part mods. Like we've got Kerbal operating system, like I say, never to be used on stream. Kerbal Engineer, Final Frontier, Vessel Mover, something like that. Okay, docking hub. Oh yeah, I suppose to begin with, we should put a computer control on there. We'll do that both ends. No, wait, excuse me. We'll do that both ends, and then maybe a little bit of SAS, so that when it comes to holding this steady, this, no, totally, this will hold steady. Can we come in to tell me that you've not got SAS? It's not. All right, nothing else has SAS control. That's great. Oh, I'm all about that. Talking of all about, I want some more structural tubing. I'm going to go with most underrated part in the game, structural tubing. Bam. Quick, tell me what you think is the more underrated part. I don't know. I don't think there is a more underrated part. I mean, it's definitely not the Rapier engine. Raptor engine, lol. You know, I've been reading a lot of SpaceX news. I mean, how do people feel about SpaceX being given the Artemis contract? I say given, winning the Artemis contract. I'm all about it, obviously. I'm a fan of what they're doing. They are moving forwards in great strides, and I am all about that. About it. Fuel engines. I want some docking ports. I know what I'm looking for. Docking ports. I just don't know where they are. There we go. Advanced grabbing unit. Junior. Wait, does that actually come as part of the game now? The what contract? Oh, another 3. Okay, I didn't realise we weren't all up to speed. So, back in the day, so one of the presidents, the American president, I don't know which one it was, said we're going back to the moon. Then at some point Trump came in and went, yes, what a great idea. We're going to the moon. It will make me popular. And he said, please give NASA $3 billion. Obviously, Congress wasn't going to give that amount of money anyway. And then the administration changed. So there was a lot less money going around. And SpaceX is just going there anyway, right? So they were like, throw us some fuel costs and we got you covered, fam. Whereas everybody else wanted to make money, and so SpaceX got the contract because of that, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm far too oversimplifying here. Apparent accident with the Spore drive propelled Discovery into the mirror universe and emerged that Lorca was in fact inherent in the universe. Okay, a lot of Discovery lore there. Great. Yeah, I mean, NASA have given SpaceX a lot of money, it's true, but in comparison to a lot of the other developments that have gone on, it's also not a lot of money. It's surprising how little it actually is in comparison. Yeah, in comparison, it's still billions of dollars. There's not muck about here. Alright, catch around, man. Catch around. Food be fooding. I don't know what to put on these. I'm just like looking up and down here, being like, what even could we? I mean, do I cover them all in dumplings? Just a whole bunch of grapes of dumplings. We're gonna need better solar and better Alright, I will get round to watching Discovery. Thank you. You're not the only person to recommend it to me, to be fair. I mean, if Forrest was in the chat, he'd be like, yes, you should have watched it by now. What are you doing? Looking for a good adapter here to use that we can start building off of. Yeah, something like that. Look at that. Okay. And then maybe having long skinny tanks. How are you guys feeling about long skinny tanks? I'm quite partial to long skinny tanks. Something like so. Maybe we didn't actually need that adapter, but I'm going to leave it there anyway because it kind of makes it look semi-official. And then some weird nose cone, right? Then we need some weird nose cone, and that'll be like fuel storage. And then we need to make like a monoprop and maybe xenon storage down below. I mean, I'd like to make use of ion drives, but man, it's slow. Oh, I don't know if you're aware of quite how slow it is. You normally end up putting so many ion drives on there to compensate that it's just like this hideous mess of a machine. Let's try these here, just so that it's not the same as that down below, you know? That one, like that. That looks like something. That looks like something. Solar com. Skinny link, yeah, ion drive. I mean, ion drives are great. We might put ion drives on this. I don't think we actually need to move this though. That's the problem. All in all, I think this is looking pretty good. I wish I'd put some more space, a bit more verticality. Maybe we take this out and replace it with a longer tube, or maybe actually we'll just put longer tube there. You know, I don't know. We'll think on it. We'll think it up. Hideous mess. So yeah, I mean, yeah, hundreds of ion drives. I tried to make back when I first got 1,000 subscribers. I tried to make 1,000 subs for 1,000 subs. The game could not handle it at that point. I had one thing with it was like 3,000 parts plus another 1,000 decouplers, or it wouldn't even load. It was that bad. Monoprop. So if we do monoprop on, I mean, do you reckon we can split this? Can we please zoom in? Do you reckon we could split this into 2 directions? I think we can. If we come in here and go, hey, how you doing? Could I steal one of those? Thanks. Now zoom back out. Thank you very much. We're going to bring this down to 2, and I'm gonna get once again. Get inside here. Hello, welcome to the insides of my machine, and we're gonna grab that and put it down to 2. All right, great. I love it. It's great. It's wonderful. It's amazing. Yes. Can we please get rid of the amount of right-clicking that goes on is horrific. Something like that. Does this look balanced? Is it gonna? Oh no, that's gonna throw itself a wobble if we do that. Of course, this is the problem with having things that are not completely symmetrical. Is that oh my god, this is gonna get awkward. How can we do this? But what's this? We'll do one of those and one of those. And no. You did very well, but I really don't want you connecting to that. Because then if I... Okay, well, we'll take that. We'll say that this is good. And that we need to move this one up or down. You know what? I'll take it. I think we're good. We'll take it. Put survey scanner on the rings. It would be cool. I'll do cool things. I like cool things. That's not a good one. That's not good at all. What are you? Drain valve? Oh, we were talking about that earlier. Man, I could have done that. Could have done with that. You're a small one, right? Yeah, unfortunately so. Set it up better, though. We can set it up better. Just get all these out, decide which one I want to use. That one. That's the one I want to use. Look at the size of it. It's great. Ooh, it's even huger. Which one do you reckon is the? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go with that. Do we have? Damn. Oh, that's rubbish. I was kind of hoping. You know how sometimes you can take the shroud off and you just get left with like the engine behind. I was kind of hoping we could have the same there. Okay, so this weighs how much exactly? Let's have a look up there. It weighs... I mean, as it's symmetrical, I shouldn't really need to worry about this too much, but I am going to worry about it anyway. 3.4 tons. So we want to try and get about 3.4 tons in Zen... Oh, I forgot about the ore. Okay, so we got 2 tons of ore either side here. I'm all about that because you know what? It's always good to have more ore. I now want to put 1.2 tons of xenon, top and bottom. Xenon. I've been playing too many games. I'm saying the wrong words in the wrong places. This is, you know what? That's great. It's a little bit over. It's a little bit over, but I will take it. Okay, should we go see if this is actually... Oh, wait. Power. And communication. Both these things need to be dealt with. I mean, that is a way of doing it. I think everyone could be in agreement that this is a way of doing it. Whether it's the way that we should be doing it, I don't know, but it's definitely a way. Hey, do you mind? Go there, and we'll go there. Okay, cool. There we go. So we got some solar power. I don't like the fact that there's 4 of these again. Why are there now 4 of these again? Where's the one? Oh no. Oh no. Where's the one that we've named? I thought this one was it. That one was it. What is this not spin control? Here we go. Spin control. Great. Sequence done. I thought we got... Did we not... Have I gone totally crazy? I think I might have gone totally crazy. I think the reason that I've gone crazy is because we've reloaded, right? That'll be why. That'll be why. Like, we've done this before. Yeah, we had in the last save. Okay, that's good. This is good. I need to actually put the other ones on there as well. Can we just, like, copy stuff? Is that even a thing? Can we just go, like, can you copy this, guys? No, not you. You. Talk limit, go. Cool. And you up here. Talk limit. Go. Okay, is there a copy? Copy row values, okay, and you... Oh, you know what, we probably should have changed the name... Paste. Oh man, that's totally what we should have done here. There we go. Now they've all got the same curve. Comms. Yeah, I'm making a tourist space station. This is for the tourists to come and dock to around Kerbin. And like I said, I think it needs to be longer. I think there needs to be more of a gap here. And then from here, they will go to the various shuttles, going to the moon, going to Minmus, maybe going on to Juno. Who knows? We'll see what's going on. But we're just going to launch. I've not put launch clamps on. You guys ready for explosions? Hey, Nick, how you doing? Iton Miller? We're going to go with that. I always like to take a crack at people's last names. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of a laugh, because I've never got any of them right. Survey scanner. A little bit. Okay. Right, we're good. We're good. Oh, look at this angle here. Okay, we're fine. Nothing is wrong at all. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Let's go normal. Normal, of course, being the direction that is consistent in the whole way around. Remind me when we're back in the space plane hangar. No, it's a VAB. I don't know which one we're building in. Are we making rockets? Or are we making planes here? Okay, I think we're good to give it one of these. All right, that's not good. No, that's not good at all. Okay, this needs to have more SAS modules on it to hold it in place, which probably means we're absolutely caning the electric. We need to sort that out. Rocket planes. We're gonna work on it. Hey, I pronounce it. Wow. I got a name right. Write it down in the diary. Wow. Okay, so we definitely got some weight issue. This guy needs more mass. This guy needs a lot more mass. Oh, he stopped. Oh, we're out of power. That's why. We let it just wind up as well. I was supposed to turn it on and then stop it. Well, it's not destroyed itself, so I mean that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. The docking ports are giving a bit of a wobble. This guy needs to be sorted out. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull these off. We're going to put a bunch of mounts underneath, and part of that mounting system will be SAS. we've got no power going to it. I'm sure that's a Kraken attack right there. Let's have a look at the map. Where I think, woo, woo. These guys are off. Oh, that was good. That was good. Oh, that was very good. Oh, I'm so impressed. So impressed. I kind of wanted to go back, but whatever. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. Okay, so as I was saying, I think we're going to put in a bit more space down here. More fuel tank. Can I make this a bigger fuel tank? It will just work if I do that. I think it does. Down here somewhere. Take an orange tank, please. In fact, I'll take an orange tank, please. Thanks. Nice. I'm all about the orange tank. Okay, so you're good there. We need 4 of these. And I think we're good. Okay, let's orange this. I feel like we need an orange spaceship. You know, there's not a spaceship, space station. It's a station, guys. It's a station. Can we change these? Oh! That's cool. Oh, that's very cool. I didn't know they did that. Oh, whoop. Alright, I'll have fun about it with that on my own time. Survey scanner. It's not in the communication, it's in the utilities, right? It's this guy. It's the rectangle. Where's the rectangle thing? Science, maybe? Yeah, science. There we go. Narrowband scanner. Survey scanner. Our survey scanner says maybe. Don't like that, and then we deploy the scanner. Yeah, I'm down for it. It looks great. Or do we go sideways? If we turn it this way, get a little deploy on here. How about if we move the solar panels to the top? Because the other solar panels are at the bottom of the station. So surely this would be the way. And then turn that like this. Deploy scan. Bam! Look at that. If they all do it, then that'll be pretty cool. All right, I like this. Okay, the next thing to do was to start thinking about how we're going to stop these docking ports spinning just quite so much. Turns out that's not the way to do it, but this place anywhere. This looks different. Why are these different? Place anywhere 1, place anywhere 7. I've never seen this before. Okay, what was I doing? Somewhere in here, the coupling section. Yeah, we've got a surface mountable. Maybe it's in structural. Look, this is the thing I'm looking for. Look at this. Did you guys know that this existed? This is probably the second most underrated part in Kerbal Space Program. I'm going to do a little video, top 10 most underrated parts of... I don't know if I can do 10. Top 5 underrated Kerbal parts, and like the structural tubes, the radial attachment docking ports, the very funny looking docking port. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Grabbing units. This one. This docking port is hilarious. I'm not going to say why this is hilarious, but it's a pretty hilarious docking port. I like this. I'm not going to use it here, but I like it. If I wanted to be fancy, I'd be using sealed up ones. These closable ones. Man, why can I never get the docking port in the right direct orientation? Okay, that's looking pretty good. We could do with some more power, as Game Live is literally just saying. What I'm going to do to accommodate for more power is to throw down some battery stack here. I'm not sure whether these are the most efficient battery stacks. I've not actually stopped and thought about it. What have we got here? That's a charge of 1,000. Yeah, I mean, that's 4,000. It's a bit big. Okay, we'll go with that. There we go. Beautiful power. Nuclear power. We've got some. The thing with the radioisotopes is they're expensive and they don't give you a lot of power. I am Lauren. L3 Ryan. one of those two. Hey peeps, stop and drop in a like. Hey, thanks very much. Always appreciate a like. Always appreciate a like. We could put a Giga Solar array. No. I was saying we could, but it wouldn't work on the docking ring, would it? Like we'd get a shuttle moving in, and someone would just be like, "Bash! I don't like your placement of your stuff." They're like, "Oh, did you have to just smash through it though? Really? Is that what you did?" Don't like that. Like, do not like that at all. Maybe this way round. I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, but I'll take it. Oh, it's a bit of a stretch, but I'll take it. And with that, we will move to the bottom and just replace the whole unit, just as one. There we go. All right, great. I'm about it. Right. Was there something else that we were missing from this? We are currently building a tourist destination spot for Kerbal. Kerbin, sorry. I have dreams. I have dreams of a career mode based almost entirely upon tourists, and I want to put something in orbit around Kerbin that the shuttles will come to. They fly people from Kerbin, the planet, to low Kerbin orbit. Then we have some shuttles to move people off to the Mun and Minmus and etc. I'm not sure whether we're going to be doing a regular flight to Eve and Juna, but you know, there's things like that. Oh, you're Brian. Ah, I see it now. Thanks, Brian. Got it. I am Brian. See, I'm great at messing up people's names. It's I'm known for it for the people that do. Oh, I'm just gonna let this play out. It's a good job it doesn't have to support itself in 0G. Revert flight. Let's go back to the assembly build. We'll put more struts on. Well, not more struts. More these things. Launch supports. Stability enhancement units. Like that. I think that will probably do it, to be fair. We're only trying to hold it for long enough to get the cheats. So, save, go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, it's the low. So this is one of the things that I always worry about when streaming Kerbal. The more times you go in and out of the game, like the world space, if you will, the longer it takes to load. Gives a little something after a while. How about eccentricity of 0? That's perfectly circular, right? What I want to do is put one that intersects with the atmosphere, but it's not actually going to let me because it's like, oh, that's not going to be a stable orbit. And did you know that you can't have a non-stable orbit? I'm like, I really want to crash it through the atmosphere, though. Thanks. We should put some engines on here at some point and crash it through the atmosphere. Possibly the next time, because I think we might be reaching this guy. I nearly said reaching. Reaching this guy's final form. I don't think there's too much more we need here, but you never know. You never know. Okay, let's pull this out. We just set it going and then stop. No, it didn't work. Look, it didn't work. This guy's still going nuts up here. This middle thing, yeah, because it's the heavy thing, right? It's the heavy thing. I like that the bottom one's not spinning. So I'm just thinking about how to do that. In your current run, building a pretty massive surface base on the Mun. Nice. Got some okay looking stations of orbit curbing. I'm always interested in seeing people's stations. Oh, I think ripping off ideas is a bit strong, but I like to take inspiration, you know. Of course, I have a current Discord on the go if you want to come along and share ideas, talk to people that like to play the game. We do quite often like to play the game. Any more fuel needed down here? We drained that one out. What about you guys? Are you guys also drained? Let's just make sure that there is no excess fuel on the outside here, because it's heavy. Heavy station rotates in a weird way. I feel like we need more down here, like more. Maybe what we needed to do was reduce this to a little one and then make everything else big. But whatever. We're gonna go with this. Let's see if this is any better. Was there something else that I forgot? Let's have a look quickly at the thing. Looks cool with the survey scanner. Thanks very much. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's throw some beam bits. One more beam bit. Yeah, okay. Alright, stuff about college tomorrow, nothing to worry about. Okay, let's put some engines on it. I'm gonna crash this thing through the atmosphere if it kills me. Save it, and what type of engines do you reckon? We need some radial engines, of course, and we're just gonna pop 4 of these down below, just like that. We should be able to deorbit with that. Okay. I didn't want to save it, but we have anyway. Those engines, they're not part of the final design. Or at least I don't think they're going to be. I mean, I always like the idea of having a space station that is movable, almost like a mothership, right? I suppose one of my end goals of any career mode is to have a ship that doesn't ever have to be recovered. You know, it's got the mining, it's got all the docking ports, it's got the science station. It could just go around anywhere it wants. I really like those types of vessels. Particularly ones with a cargo bay that will drop craft and stuff. You've been posting stuff on our console KSP. Yeah, cool. Got banned by corrupt. You know what? I got banned from the Minecraft one, and I'm really because of a hidden list that they didn't explain, and I dared to ask why my post got deleted. And yeah, anyway. Let's point this in the direction we want it to be pointed. Let's deploy the scanners. Like that. Okay, this is good. I don't think my orbital controls are great, but we like this. I kind of feel like what we should actually do is have this pointed from sort of planet-wise, and have it pointed up and down, like radially out. We got that on. Go. Stop. It's still a bit too much twist up there. So are we controlling from here by any chance? Is that what's going on? What happens if I control from here? Yeah. Oh. Oh, as they say. Oh. So, what's going on here is I'm controlling the ship from one end or the other, and that is what's deciding which point stays still. Look, we'll control from here, and this slows down, and then this one whirs back up. Now, there will be a configuration for this to work. What I'll need to do is start spinning the craft so that the center of mass here gets up to speed, and then turn this on. There'll be something like that. There will be something like that. I think, though, that it's time for us to crash this thing through the atmosphere. We're talking about it for long enough. I got a reusable lifter. We're supposed to get 20 tons to orbit. Nice. Yeah, come along. Share it, man. Share it. Can you connect them both with each other? Not if I want the... Oh. Are we going to rip all of this out and replace the whole lot with structural tubes? Is that what's going to happen? I think that might be what happens. I didn't want those solar panels anyway. They were in the way. Okay, hopefully this shouldn't be... are we going for a big burn through the atmosphere? Oh, guys, we can't do that. We can't do it here. We're gonna end up on the night side. We don't want that. We want to crash and burn in the daytime. I didn't break any rules. It's absurd. Well, you did now, and it's permanent. Oh, man, yeah, I get you, man. Okay. Go. I think that'll do. If we go in and burn through this, we should be skimming across the top. Who is this? Hey, Jeb. Do you reckon we can hit Jeb with a space station? I'd really like to hit Jeb with the space station. I don't think we're ever actually going to do it, but wouldn't that be great? Not in a million tries. That doesn't mean I'm not going to give it a go. I'm not sure if you're aware. I've got a personal grudge against Jebediah Kerman here. I feel like that maybe, just maybe, Jebediah is a bit of a glory seeker. That if there is ever an opportunity for someone to get into the limelight and be the person that is seen doing the wonderful thing, then Jebediah is going to fight his way to that front spot. Have you ever noticed that whenever you load up a ship, he's the guy in the cockpit? I mean, even when you don't particularly want him there. I mean, I've had that a lot. I'm like, I need a sign. Jeb, what are you doing in my spacecraft? I'm not about it. Not about it. Oh, look at what's going on up here. Oh, that's great. I thought I'd speed up some physics whilst we're waiting for the inevitable kiss of the atmosphere. And we got surprised. It looked like it was a little off of balance, but no, it's doing well. It's doing well. One of the things I do like doing this, actually, you know, is getting a nice little rotation thing and then attaching as many things to it as you can, and seeing how far it spreads out. But you could do it with lights. Why have I never done it with lights? Put a bunch of lights on there, they'll come out and make little tracers, and I think that'd be great. I think that'd be great. All right, we are about to go through the atmosphere. We're going through at times for acceleration right now, and if you're aware, that's Minmus over there. Does it tell me that that's the Mun? It doesn't tell me that that's the Mun. Okay, that's the. So this is part of Distant Object Enhancement. It's a mod that enables you to see stuff far away. Scott Manley dunked a basketball from orbit. It's true. I remember that. I do like the clouds. I think they're a little heavy-handed. The whole, I don't know. It might actually be environmental visuals that are messing me up here. I don't know. Look at that though. Look at that. We're gonna watch a sunset. Oh, auto set. Oh, the Kraken is biting. Watch it go, guys. Wait, we need to watch the sunset at the same time. Ooh, we're gonna let the Kraken bite though. Let's I don't know. Are we gonna let the Kraken bite? I think this is the only way we're gonna get through the atmosphere in any reasonable time. Lights are great. It's true. We need to add lights to this. I need to write myself a little note somewhere. Lights are needed. I'm a little disappointed with how long it's taken us to get into the atmosphere, though. And if I do this like proper, we're then suddenly there and we're not spinning, which is not great. Not great. We do have the electric charge to get back up to spin though. Let's do it. Go. Brr. Yeah, definitely gonna have to figure out a better way of we could. Oh, wait. We can. This. Do I have? Oh, we're gonna have to do it in the space plane hangar. I was like, auto strut. Wait, auto strut should still be here, right? Settings. Temperature gauge, advanced tweakables. Okay, it should be there. What's the ghosted navigation markers? I've never seen that before. So why can we not connect you? Auto strut. There we go. I'm just being very, very blind. Root part. Now, what about you over here? If we go for you, also go root part. That doesn't look like it. That's actually really bad at the game. His claim to fame is having a beast of a PC that can run ship with 700 parts. Yeah, I mean, he's not that bad at the game. He's alright. Oh, it's dark, right, guys? It's dark. Can we go any faster? We can go faster. Alright, let's do it. It's going. How much time have we got? We are probably just going to crash. I'm hearing noises. No, it's an engine. Don't worry about it. He failed his now deleted career mode after 4 episodes because he ran out of cash. What? His console one? I missed his console one, to be fair. Yeah. He isn't worse than Twitchi. I don't know. I mean, he's got the same persistence value as me, right? We'll sit here, we'll record the same thing 6 or 7 times, and then go, look at how well I did it the first time. The difference is I let you guys in this bit. We get to sit together and joke and laugh. All right, so while we're going through the atmosphere, I presume everybody was aware of the of Ingenuity taking flight today. Not today, yesterday. Little helicopter, a box with wings. managed to lift itself a full 3 meters into the air, and then practically did an unguided landing. I was listening to the press conference afterwards, and the chief pilot, the guy who sends most of the codes and stuff, was talking about how they wanted to get down really quick and just like make the landing because they couldn't use the LiDAR or the photos or anything like that because there's too much dust, right? Too much dust. So they just fly at the floor. His words, not mine. They fly at the floor and go for quite a hard touchdown. I didn't really look at the altimetry data that closely, but the line of them coming down, it's pretty much vertical. They were just like. Are you excited for the Starship Moonlander, mate? You have no idea. I'm most interested to see how this is going to fit in with the rest of the NASA hardware. What does SLS fit into this? Stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that was mandated to happen, and it's still going on. But there's also another bit going on in the background that's even more impressive. Like the whole SpaceX thing. As I say, they're getting stuff done. They're getting stuff done. Every now and then you'll make you'll hear about Stratolaunch or perhaps Virgin Galactic are trying to do stuff, or like the Blue Origin and the New Glenn. But you only hear one thing a year, or at least I feel like I only ever hear one thing a year. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. This is some premium footage here. Got the lander contract for yeah. That's the one we're talking about. Is the lander contract. I think it was Scott Manley who said the Starship is almost the same size as the Gateway, right? So, what's that gonna look like? I mean, could you imagine Starship going and docking up to the ISS? I mean, is that even gonna happen? So I can't remember who was it I was listening to. It might have been Scott Manley again, actually, talking about how if you want to make the moon sustainable, you can't have spacecraft dropping junk every time. You can't have first stages being left behind every time because that would just fill up so much space. So much space. Was it actually 2.9 billion? Okay, my bad. I heard it. That's what it was originally, and then it got cut down from that. Virgin Galactic vs. Chad X. I like that a lot. I've not seen that. That's really good. Yeah, I mean, SpaceX are in the news a lot, right? Everyone's focused on what they're doing and stuff, but there's two things. One, they're getting stuff done. Two, they're doing it out in the public, right? Have we seen any ULA flights blow up other than on the launch pad? Have we seen any static fire tests going wrong? No, but we've seen a lot of SpaceX's stuff do that, and that's pretty awe-inspiring, if you ask me. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. They need to figure out. Well, that's one of the big steps with Starship is the whole refueling from the bottom thing. If you notice when they're doing the test flights and stuff, there's no launch tower. There's nothing like that. They're not feeding in the fuel from the most efficient place. They're just like, right, well, the thing touches the launch pad at the bottom. We'll feed it through the bottom, and that works for fueling up from in space as well because you just touch bottoms. It'll be great. Of course, the big problem is where's your fuel coming from? If you we're breaking up. If you're just flying up fuel from Earth, then the economy's not really gonna work out that great, right? You might as well have just launched a bigger ship. I mean, I know it doesn't quite work like that because you've got gravity payments and stuff like that. But eventually we've got to move away from the fuel. It's going. Got to move away from a fuel source that comes from Earth, right? We need a smaller gravity well to drag it out of. The costs are just untenable, my friends. Untenable. But it's not like Kerbal, right? You can't just go grab any bit of rock out there and go, oh look, we've got ourselves some fuel. It needs to be specifically icy rocks. I don't think any more's going to blow up, guys. I think that might be it. Let's There's a spin control. It's here somewhere. Faster. Get up to full spin before it hits. Please apply for Dear Moon. I've got a feeling I'm not going to make it. I'm just some weird guy that's... Yeah, I suppose Matt is applying to. Yeah, totally, Brian. Totally. But the fact that the ship is capable of doing it means that, you know, that's one less technology. Look at it go! One less technology that needs to be developed before it can actually become a possibility, right? What's going on? Oh, is that Jeb? Is that Jeb? Ah, look, we missed him by like 40 kilometers. That's pretty good. Hey, look at this. Gattera doing its thing. Is that Minmus out there somewhere? Did we just spot that? I don't know. Are we gonna spin all the way down to the ground? I think we might be able to make it all the way down to the ground like this. I mean, this kind of works as a design as well. Right, so I need to make another vessel. Now that we made this one, I've got another one that I need to make. I need to make a ridiculous vessel. Is the easy way to make it. I need a rocket that you look at it, you go whoa, and that's it. I need literally a 3-second little thing. So we're going to start with some Mark V parts, and we're just going to work out from there. I don't know how long you guys have been playing the game, but there was a meme back in the day of spaceship comparisons. You know, you'd have. I mean, I don't even think the Falcon 9 was a thing at the time, but you'd have like I don't know, Titan and the Space Shuttle and the Saturn V, and at the end was Untitled Spaceship. It was huge. It was massive. It had a shuttle bolted onto the side of it and all that. And I want something that leaves you with the same impression as that. Something that leaves you with the same impression as that. Also, I've got to say, Scatterer has improved its water collision. We haven't got anything here to connect to, have we? Let's go check. No, tracking station then. We'll go check in with Jeb or something. So it used to be that when you were on the water, the waves would come up and lash around, and it would just be like a visual effect thing. But splash down. Anybody else splash down? Nothing else to splash down. Right? But now your craft bobs around with it and stuff. I just want to go show you that. It was something I noticed during the latest install, and I'm like, yeah, that's great. Alright, Game Live, it was good to see you, Anne. It was good to see. Oh man, what did you see that sky thing going on there? It doesn't work with Kerbals. It doesn't work with Kerbals. Jeb, get a shave, man. Look at you. You're a disgrace. You're going grey and man, just get out of here. I don't. Okay, let's Space Center. Let's get out of here. Homework included. Yeah, I managed to do all my homework, so I'm good. 2014 or so. Okay. Yeah, I mean, of all the Dear Moons I've seen so far, I think Scar has got the biggest chance. But he's just like, you know, the biggest chance in the little niche community that I'm aware of. Who do you guys think, out of all the Dear Moon videos you've seen so far, has the highest chance of going? I don't think like Scott Manley or anyone like that actually has a high chance of going, because like they could almost just pay for it themselves. Like that's the idea, right? That's what SpaceX want you to be thinking, is that those type of people can do it themselves. They want people with a mission, right? And who counts as people with a mission? Who aren't so ridiculously... no, we're just about to start work on the thumbnail ship. We're just about to work on the ridiculous thumbnail ship. And I think what we need to do to start with, actually... I was thinking about this. We start with one of these, and we put this guy on top, right? And obviously... Now, this isn't going to be in the thumbnail, but this will be in a very short piece of video, where there's a zoom on the Kerbal, and then it zooms out, and you're like, big ridiculous ship underneath. I think that'd be great. I think that's a good way of doing it. Let's give it a go. Give it a go. What do you come out from? Oh, that's like perfect. That is like super perfect. We're gonna carry on with fuel tanks. What's the next one up? We will go from that to there. Is that there? Yep, of course, that's great. And then somewhere in here we actually have another converter. This one to this one. Look at that. Look at that. All right, good. Oh, you started playing. Okay, yeah. No, you know what? I watched some people, but it wasn't people who were great at the game. People like Duncan from the Yogscast. Like, yeah, it was alright. He was probably the person who like let me know it was a thing, if you will. I was watching his channel. I mean, that is totally the tank we should be using. This tiny tank business. Go. Big tanks. Big tanks. I don't know how we're going to attach. Will this just go down here? Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's zoom out. All right, this is the core of the rocket. The little Kerbal up on top. Let's remember the little Kerbal up on top. I probably should have put some power cores in here or something, but you know we'll figure it out. The next thing we need to do. Find the biggest engine. The biggest way I've got of going through the engines is like this. Come in. Did you guys know that this little expanded outfit exists, and you can like come in and find things by like tech level? You know what level of the tech tree they're on, and what manufacturer, what resources they use. But for me, the cross-sectional profile is by far the best. They didn't protect it roof. Okay, anyway. And this enables me to go, oh look, this is the biggest engine they've got. It's the biggest one. So obviously I'm going to put it down there. And then down to the next one. Down below here, I believe we've got that's the skipper. I'm not looking for a skipper. We want some mainsails, of course. Okay, there we go. This is a beast of an engine already down here. Let's put my Kerbal engineer on. What's the current to weight? Oh, that's cool. What's the actual thrust driven though? Oh yeah, 8,000 kilonewtons. Love it. It's got a bit of torque going on. Okay, that's fine. Let's recompact that. We'll keep an eye on this. We'll keep an eye on it. It'll be good. What happened to Northern Corfu after collaborative warfare? Well, obviously, as the winners, they went on to a prosperous future. How do we want to do the next bit? Twitchi claimed his rightful place as deity of all creation. Yeah, I know what you're saying, number 3, but we've only just got started. We've only just got started. This is 1.8. So we go. Now, are these the side fuel tank? Oh man, no, those are tiny. I was about to say, are these the sides that we need? These are not the sides that we need. How about? I mean, maybe these one. Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if this is something that we can work with. Almost definitely needs to be a longer one anyway. But I do like it. I do like it a lot. Okay, we'll go with this. There is an engine cluster that goes on the bottom. I believe actually, if we look at the structural. Did you guys know this engine mount exists? Took me a while to find out. Oh no, we want a mirror, not. How do we do that? F. No. Mirror. There we go. All right, good. Would it happen that you're the oldest brother? I am indeed the eldest of the bunch. It's true. Something like that? Nah, I kind of don't like that. Well, I mean, I say that. We might just go with it anyway. Bunch of vectors. Can we? There. Let's do this differently. Let's take the mainsail out for now. Let's try like this. One of those beautiful. One of these beautiful. All right, cool. And now we'll nuzzle the. No, not the wolf. Oh, no, maybe the wolf found. Can we do it without a? Yeah. Okay. It looks horrific, but I'm going to go with it. We'll pull this out this way. Too far. Something like that. Yeah. I'm going to go with that. At all. And something too far. Like that. What about it? Trying to get into this inside spot. Nice 3. Nice. Something like this. What's going on with this twist? I feel like it's a bit off of... yeah, it is. Alright, cool. Then we're going to start thinking about strapping some boosters actually onto this. Oh, it's the wrong button! Press that one. We'll pull this down, pull it across. Okay. Let's actually pick this. Why aren't you letting me pick it up? Where's the little? There it is. Yeah. All right. We can see it all the way over there, and maybe we can actually tell what's going on. So we need some sort of impressive nose structure up front. Anybody got any ideas what we can put there? Do we need a bit more of that? That too much. That might be too much. Like a bit more like this. Then we'll go for this inward-facing one. Yeah. Okay, we got a bit of a design underway. It took a little bit of placement of stuff, but that's fine. That's how we explore different ways of doing things. Or I could press the right button. You know, either's good. I kind of feel like we could do better. The reason being, we've got some slanted connectors. I need to... That one? This one? Yeah, that one. The problem is it slants in the other direction to what I was hoping. It's not the end of the world, but it wasn't what I was planning on. I'm gonna go with it though, and we're just gonna go with the way it slants. We're just gonna go with one of those. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, I like that. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Okay, now we need Mark 2 to 2.5, and then use a fairing. Maybe. I think I'm just going to go with this one for now, and we'll need something relatively smaller, and then some wings. Then this thing needs wings. Do we actually want to? I don't think. What I was about to say was put something like this, but look at the size. We're not there yet. Or are we? Wait, I've got a plan. Want some orange tank? I feel that the way these do not come down to the same height is a little bit funny. Maybe if I pull these down like this, then add another tank on top. Not a long one, but a tank. It'll be a little more balanced. I'm not sure if balanced is the right word here, but we're gonna go with it anyway. Like that. Okay, so we need an engine underneath. We've already got a mainsail here. It'd be rude to not use the mainsail. It is, after all, the workhorse of the Kerbal game. If you're not using mainsails to move your stuff into orbit, well, you're just not trying. Something like that. A little bit lower. That's cool. What's the mass of this monster? So far, we are massing in at 1,000 tons. Ton of tons. That's nice. That's nice. I like that a lot, actually. Let's carry on up with this. Too much. You got to know when too much is too much, you know. Okay, with that in mind, what I'm actually going to do? Can we pull this off? And yeah, I like that. You see how the black lines line up, and then you got this nice clean section on the way up. Oh, we're talking about the sideways. There we go. Ah, yes. All right, I'm loving this. We're gonna cover the front the front and back, obviously in boosters. We're just trying to get a general profile to begin with. Where's the big delta wing? Is this appropriately hideous? Where's the wing? these things. Oh man, that's not enough, is it? It's not enough. I feel like we might even want to go down one more. I do like that though. That's a good sweep. That's a good sweep. I presume we're talking about Rhino, the X-Man. I don't know. Was Rhino a villain or a normal guy? I don't know actually. I don't know. Let's use the swept wings here and let's do that. I did, however, like the forwards facing ones. You know what? It's my ridiculous ship. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go with the forward facing one. If there's enough outcry, maybe we won't. But right now, as it stands, we're doing it. Can I? I mean, I can, but am I? I don't know. Let's go with this. Not quite the mirroring I was expecting, but we'll go with it. We'll put another one on the other side. Maybe there'll be a way to trick the game into thinking it needs to be mirrored out. I sometimes find myself moving things around in the vessel design so that it will get mirrored and then radially. I'm sure if you've been playing the game for a while, you know there's like certain setups to. I like that. I see where I'm going, but I kind of don't like it. There's certain setups to. What's the way to talk about it here? So say that you need to have a part come down and attach in a certain way. Sometimes you can attach it to the top and then break it off in a different way. Need some canards. I mean, I kind of agree. I think what we need here though is some rapiers. I think if we need anything down bottom, it's not visible enough. Quick, move them up. Yeah, there we go. Rapier engines halfway up the craft. I actually think the whole thing is just not visible enough there. Maybe we won't be because it's really terrible. Take this. Let's just have one of them. Let's try this instead. Let's just have one on the front. See if that adds a little something. It needs to visually be there, but not actually. It's not actually supporting anything here. You know, it's not adding anything to it. Another rocket fuel if we can get it attached to that node there. All right, great. And then something like this, like that. Maybe. Let's get some wing shapes. I'm totally in the wrong area. Let's get some wing shapes here and just start adding. This is tiny. We don't want tiny wing shapes. They changed the mirror symmetry back in the day. You used to be able to rotate the part and it would change the mirroring, but now it's bound to the part, not the building. Okay. I feel like we need some orange tank action. Like everything kind of like just blends in, you know? Blends in. Does anything have any different colours? I mean, like, yay. It's still not quite there, you know? And these don't have the same colour. This one? Why doesn't this have a colouring? These games, man. These games. It all just kind of blends in. Is this a different type? It's not. No, it's the wrong size again. Oh, yeah, that's orange tank selection. Okay, I think we're just going to have to live with it. We're just going to have to live with it. It's good. Hold out the node attached. Ah, yeah. I got that, buddy. I got that one. Thanks, though. Always appreciative of all the tips. Always appreciative of the tips. Just to check. No. Around this way. Can we get some more in there? I mean, is flat wing the way, or do we actually want to do some weirdness? I mean, I do like doing some weirdness. It is true. It is true. How do we make different parts of this ship pop? That's the next bit. That is the next bit. I mean, it's like Uber Shuttle, right? It's like Uber Shuttle. Okay. I kind of like where I'm going with this. Get some nice slanty wings on here. Maybe some more at the back. How do you guys feel? A bit more wing? More wing? Nah, black outline. It needs to have that dark outline. That too much? Might be too much. Or is it not enough? Something like that. Almost looks functional. Almost looks functional. Alright, see you around, Nicholas. And thanks, Mark. Alright, cool. Should we see if it can even stand on its own? The big one. I mean, we all know this is not even going to work, right? Oh man, we didn't set a pilot. You know what that means? You know what that means? Oh no, he's in the water. He's okay. He can't jump in. He's fine. Almost functional sounds like your assignments. Hey, if it's all... I think it went well, guys. We definitely achieved some altitude. That was a long load for it just to explode in front of me, guys. Your thoughts on negative points for wrong answers in a test? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I understand the logic. It's like so let me throw a different example out there to show you my confusion. So in my assignments, we were only allowed to do a reset if we hadn't shown any capability in that topic. If we had tried it and got it wrong, but we knew roughly what, let's say it's physics, and knew roughly what equation we were using, we would get a bad mark, right? And we were stuck with that bad mark. But if we just left it alone and then came back better revised for the second test, that was better. I was talking to my maths teacher about it. She's like, yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't do that. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that because it's a lot of work. But it's better just to revise. But if I wanted to game the system, here's how I could game that system. Okay, so let's try. How are we going to stop this exploding? What are we going to do here, guys? Let's start with ye oldie favourite of launch clamps. Okay, in my experience, if all else fails, just start adding clamps and struts and space tape. We call it space tape. Whatever you got that will work. Just try and hold it, man. Just try and hold it. We'll start getting the auto struts out if it gets really bad. Let's also pressing control when I think I'm pressing shift. Lift it up a little bit. Okay. Let's try this again. The name Gogmagog for the ship's the name of the giant in Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, really? The giant in Jack and the Beanstalk had a name? Man. Where'd you find that out? Okay, big loads. Big loads. I like watching the planet ship. I mean, that was a little bit better. Little bit better. Okay, that's left me scratching my chin, actually, guys. That's left me scratching my chin. Thinking lesser value tests like theory for lab class. Dude, theory for lab class is all important. I mean, how are we going to know you're not going to melt your eyes out with lasers or chemicals, whichever one they're actually letting you at? Or drop a pointy thing in your face, I suppose, is what happens in physics, right? What do you do in biology? Melt your eyes out with weird biological substances. I mean, yeah, what I'm getting at here is labs are dangerous places and the tests are important. You got an old book of the real version. Oh, the Brothers Grimm's versions. Oh, I don't know. Was Jack and the Beanstalk a Brothers Grimm? Like, what? Where where do yon fairy tales come from? I think if we call them fairy tales, they're generally by Brothers Group, right? I might be misled in my thinking there. But until proven otherwise, I'm going to roll with it. Okay, let's just come out here. Let's a little bit more space tape. Just hold it together. Hold it together now. Not much longer. Just hold tight. All right, let's try it. Oh, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. I just know it's gonna blow up. We've spent all this time, guys. All this time. We haven't put any of like the front and back boosters on that I wanted to put on. I mean, we put a little bit on. We need to try and get some of those big old thuds, not thuds, thuds of the old one, kickbacks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean, it broke less horrifically this time. It broke less horrifically this time. Am I actually gonna go through and attach everything to everything? Is that the thing? Is that the thing? If it was actually theory of how to do exercise, which equation you're gonna use, calculate the exercise instead of doing it. I mean, that's also important. It's also important. Oh man. Okay, top tank to bottom tank. Let's just try this. When you attach. Return the bracing this way. Big long braces. There's no way that can go wrong, right? I'll tell you what could go wrong. If I hadn't actually mirrored everything out. That would be horrific. Could you imagine if you just put in a whole bunch of work and it turns out you only did half of it because symmetry wasn't on? Oh. I don't know how I'd live with myself if this was something like 1,001th time it's happened. In fact, that's probably an underestimate. Could you imagine the number of times I made a mistake in Kerbal? Oh, it would be a lot. It would be a lot. Here to there. Maybe here to there. I mean, where will you even attach? These are questions. These are questions. Do you have the answers? Exactly, there we go. Alright. And who knew that making a ship just to look good would take so long? And I'm not sure it looks good. Alright, go. Let's see if that's good enough. Oh, I was supposed to do the nose cones. I was supposed to use auto strap to the heaviest part. It's alright, it's fine. How'd your exercise regime, or are you getting fat? Yeah, no, I'm getting fat. That's pretty much what's going on right now. Obviously with COVID and the close of the gyms, and the fact that I was disgusted with that gym anyway, but you know, we'll go into that another day. So from that, I'm deducing that it's the down the bottom here is the main cells that are crashing into each other. We're also going to spread everything out more. We're going to spread it all out. We're going to spread it out. We're going to put in some auto strut. Okay, you. Something like that. And then you here. Spread you out. Okay. You. Auto strut, heaviest part. Thank you. You. Auto strut, heaviest part. Alright, cool. We're going to do the same with the engines. All the engines, auto strut, heaviest part. Right. Hopefully that'll be good. The auto strut. There it is. So, sometimes I feel like they hide them. Obviously not, but well, you don't need that. You don't need that. Now, is that the same for all of them? Man, absolutely love looking through the girder work here. Right, is it going to blow up again? I've done a whole bunch of stuff. Discussing how bad it was. Yeah, just the general state of the place. Floppy noodle. I mean, yes. From the 1700s or so. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. something I've run into but never studied that hard. I mean, we got this far. 2, 1, go. Oh man, I really wasn't expecting actual flight. Oh mate, I really wasn't expecting actual flight out of it. Look at these engines trying to compensate. That's why you do 100 sit-ups in the morning. So every now and then, I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to be doing some exercise. And I'll do 10 sit-ups and 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups might be pushing it, actually. Like 5 push-ups, something like that. And feel bad for how bad my exercise is going, stuff like that. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting this to actually fly. What should we do? Let's go crash it into something. Let's go crash it. And we've got fuel left, like actual fuel left. I was so not expecting this to fly. To be honest, it's not flying that well. Do you cry oil? Yes. Brothers Grimm were 1800s, so they didn't write. Wow, the Brothers Grimm only really collected stories anyway. They were, you know, editors, if you will. They got the mega collection of fairy stories together. I am shocked. I am shocked how well this works. Oh look, and we got some sunrise. Let's try and get sunrise on the. Disgustingly clickbaity thumbnail shot. There we go. Beautiful. Look at it. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, so now we need to somehow make it not blow up when we launch it. It's so close to actually working. It's so close to actually working. So it looks like something's wrong with this. The main sails on the bottom of the craft here. Maybe I pushed the wings in too far. We'll check that out. What is this? What is it? Why did this break here? Why did this break up here? More importantly, why didn't we put a Kerbal on the seat? All right, let's have a look. What's our? It's hideous and beautiful at the same time. Thank you. That's how I like to do most things in my life. All right, I think we'd be more than a little bit remiss if we didn't jump up and down. We're out of oxidizer. Out of oxidizer. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try and point our nose downward. Are we out of electric? Are we totally out of electric charge? I may have forgotten to put anything like that. Imagine sitting on top of it. Like, seriously. Okay, so I've got a couple of things to do to try and make it a little bit better. One of them is to recenter the craft in the launch pad. That might actually help out. I'm so impressed with how well it flew there. I know basically it was just like through sheer brute force that it actually managed to get anywhere at all. Like, look at the number of engines we've got underneath here. Oh, there we go. Sunset. Aerodynamically, I have no idea what it's going to do on the way back down. I think we're just going to plummet like a rock. We're going to find the ground pretty quick. I know that much. We're going to find the ground pretty quick. We are heavy, so I'm assuming we're just going to punch through without too much like air resistance. Whoa, we got stuff blowing up. We got bam! I'm about it. Oh, look at this one, just like hanging off there. Okay, I mean this is cool. Here's the ground, by the way. It's coming up fast. Let's do this. We're less than a kilometre to go. So I think we can say it's aerodynamically unstable when coming in under ballistic flight. Under no propulsion, ballistic flight. That was cool. That was really cool. That was actually really cool. Okay, let's see what we can do about actually making it not die the moment it pops up. I'm not sure what we can actually do, but we're going to try it. That wasn't. recenter the launch vehicle. That's good. Right, where else? It's failing over here. Can we get closer, please? How is it failing here? In Poland, there's a slang synonym for brute force: power times violence. Oh, I like that. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Well, I think I see what you're saying. I'm just going to carry on going heaviest part on all the auto struts. Hopefully, this will help out. Heaviest part. I've never made such heavy use of auto strut. Literally never. Literally never. I'm kind of about it, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely glad they added it. It was one of the worst things in the game was trying to deal with that flop. Okay, do you think this will fly? Do you think this will fly? We're going to put Valentina on the top. Okay, cool. No power. Should totally have put a power generation system on there. Even a single solar panel, one RTG, a hamster wheel, whatever would have fit. That would have been good. Why don't we have Kerbal powered hamster wheels? What's up with that? What's up with that? Okay, I want to tick up here. We're gonna go aim camera. Aim camera. Hello, Valentina. How you doing? Good time. Just gonna warp you up to sunrise. Yeah, beautiful. Well, the ship didn't explode. The ship did not explode. Anybody else aware of that? Did you notice? I didn't. Took me a second to realise. Where are we going, guys? The moon? Should we go try the moon? Let's try the moon. Oh, the pitch maneuver is too much already. Okay. Let's just do one of those. Hideous. Oh, it's hideous. I love it. Aim that camera. Right, great. There she is, sat all the way up on top. Oh, man. Must be the most terrifying thing. The most terrifying. I couldn't imagine much more terrifying than that. If you got option to go sit on top of a rocket in the wing walker style, would you take it? If the people were like, yeah man, it's safe, no worries. We've flown hundreds of people on the tip of a rocket. Would you go? I think I'd go. I think I'd give it a go. I have horrific vertigo. It makes me dizzy and stuff. The height makes me dizzy and stuff, but I think I'd still be like, yes, bungee jump. So yeah, let's give it a go. I want to bring this down. No, too far, like that. I don't think we're going to make it to the moon. I think maybe my fuel economy is not the best. How are we doing electric-wise? Surprisingly well. I'm going to hit an X here. We're almost definitely not making it to the moon, guys, but I'm going to try. I'm also trying to rotate rather than spin, but it looks like spinning's what's going on here. Keep us prograde, man. Keep us prograde. Maybe without any engine, we've got no control. Without any engine, we've got no control. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing. We'll bear that in mind. I've had this before. Look at the gimbal. Look at the gimbal. Okay, that's cool. I suppose we just do this now, and we're spin stabilized. That's what's going on here. We are spin stabilized. You're terrified of height. I'm not terrified. I just have this weird physical reaction that everyone's like, "Oh, you're scared." It's like, no, I'm not. I'm not compelled by my brain to run away from the thing. It's just that I feel like I'm going to get thrown off the side by my body's overcompensation of balance. suppose a dual base definitely has to be top of the agenda sometime during a career mode. Maybe we'll go for extra planetary launch pads and actually have... in camera. Actually have a dual base. It's got a bit better way of doing it. There we go. There we go. I need to see the rest of the rocket. There we go. Ah! Beauty. Beauty. How about this? Let's get a picture there. Picture there. Okay, cool. We're grabbing some pictures. All right, let's think about how we're going. Oh, we got to go. Look, our prograde is almost at the horizon. That means we need to go. Go, go, go. Wow, that's kind of loud in my ear. It's kind of loud in my ear. Okay, I'm going to stabilize above the horizon. Thank you very much. Watching my Apple App's height and my Periap's height here. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. We are slowly pulling our Apple Apps back towards us. Oh, that's it. We're out of oxidizer. We didn't even make it. We didn't even. So from this, I have deduced that we need more oxidizer. How did we get so much liquid fuel? Look. This is all just liquid fuel here. Oh, of course it is. I put the wrong tank on. Oh. Maybe at some point I'll fix that, but for right now, this is fine. Okay, are we going to be able to have a controlled re-entry? No, we've got no power at all. But we're closer to pointing in an aerodynamic direction, so we'll see what's up with that. I mean, Valentina is in control. We don't actually have any control surfaces. All the wings are just for show. Can you do something about the music rocket noise volume? Which way round do you think it is? Because they sound about the same in my ear, mate. You tell me which way to go, and I will work on that. Is the music too loud? Is the rocket too quiet? Is it skipping back up from aerodynamic pressure? Oh my gosh, look at this. How cool is that? Oh, I like that. The music's very loud. Thanks. Okay, let me get on that right now. Music. Boom, bring it down there. Halved it. More rocket noise. Okay, I will do that as well. Are we going to build up more speed? Are we going to? I think we might have another one. Look, it's coming in. Look at this. Look at this. Obviously, these reverse swept wings doing all the business. We did a flip. I caught. Yep, cool, brilliant. Awesome. And nosedive. I am so about it. I am so about it. She got burnt up in the atmosphere, unfortunately. Okay, well, unfortunately, with that, I am actually going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I had a great time today, and we're probably going to be doing this again next week. I've got a bunch of projects I want to get underway, and using some of the stream time for that will be absolutely wonderful. It's all going to be on-stream stuff like this, making craft to be in videos at later points. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye!